Hi, in this video I'll show you how I make the floating frames for my oil painting. Before we start, let me mention the things you'll need. Take wood strips according to the dimensions of your painting from the local hardware or furniture stores. Miter box with handsaw, wooden glue, wood stapler, though this is optional. Corner clamps, again you can simply use the masking tapes as well. Sandpaper, and finally the wood varnish to give that finishing touch. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. These are 20 by 10 mm teak wood strips. I'm cutting out MDF board strips from my homemade cutter for the rear section of the frame. You can go ahead and skip this step and use the teakwood strips for the rear section as well. Apply wood glue to the 10 mm side of the strips and stick them together in a 90-degree angle. Once this is dried, we'll take the measurement according to our painting's dimensions. Leave 5 mm extra for all sides. Now cut the joint strips in 45-degree angle using the miter box and the hand saw on the marked points, making sure the inner side of the angle cut is as per the size of your painting panel with 10 mm extra. Once you have cut all the four sides of the frame, make sure that the corners align perfectly. Now place all the four sides of the frame on a plain surface and apply wooden glue on the insides of each corner. Apply enough glue but not too much. Now tighten the corner clamps on each corner. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm using them just because I bought them earlier for some of my DIY projects. You can go ahead and apply the masking tapes on the corners once you have placed them flat on the surface like I have done here. Now let the glue dry and give it enough time to make the joint strong. I left it overnight as I was using Loctite power grab. Once it is dried, we remove the corner clamps or the masking tapes. I'm using the staplers just to give the joint some extra strength, just in case the paintings fall down accidentally. I'll do that for all the four corners. Now I'm sanding all the sides of the frame, especially the sides which are exposed, with a 2000 grit sandpaper. You can use something finer than this to make it smoother. And this is the final step where we apply the wood polish. I'm using Asian Paints Glow Max wood polish, and in my opinion it does a good job of protecting the wooden strips and giving it a good shine. Apply the polish all over the frame in at least 3 coats, making sure the previous coat is dry to touch. You can use a regular soft brush available at your local hardware store or even the sponge brushes available for polishing. Now I'm placing my painting inside the frame, and to space it perfectly center of the frame I'm inserting a 5 mm MDF piece because I had left 5 mm extra on each side. Glue your paintings to the frame from the rear side using a piece of wood strip, or directly apply the glue to the rear side of the panel. I'm not doing that just in case I plan to change the frame in future. I'm using these frame hanging hooks and screw them onto the frame. These are strong and can easily bear the weight. And there you have it. Our easy teak wood floating frame is ready. If you are interested in watching the full video of this painting, then I'll leave a link on the top right corner of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.